the Weibos that you were talking about before is such an environmental landscape-altering development. Is that a platform that gives you opportunities to invest on top of?
It is. I think Weibo there's two major Weibo camps, Sina and Tencent.
Yeah.
So you can sort of think of them as Facebook and Twitter, if you like. Not in the technology sense, but in the two camp sense. And they both have APIs. And the wonderful thing is they both compete for being more open. So for once, China has two platforms that are both trying to compete on openness, and that creates developer opportunities, and we're very excited about that.
Right. It seems like I'm surprised that you have more followers on Tencent, because I've gotten the impression that adults and more public people like yourself tend to be more on Sina. Can you just tell me a little bit about how it happened that you have so many more on Tencent?
I think Sina, they both have very large user groups. I think Sina tends to have users who are more detailed, they're more involved, they post more, they interact more, they're more active, they're more white collar, and then Tencent tends to have more students and younger people. So because I've written many books and college students and high school students also know me, so that perhaps got me a larger.
You've got a big market in that community, so to speak. Yeah.
Perhaps.
So you mentioned that. I'm curious. Twitter in the U.S. is such an important technology, but it didn't really evolve as a technology for a long period. I think it's back to kind of a little momentum now. How would you compare the technologies of the Weibos to Twitter, which inspired them? Because my impression is they're considerably more technologically sophisticated than Twitter itself. Yes. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would.
Why do you think that happened?
Well, I think when they started, they said, hey, 140 characters, why not? But without realizing, 140 characters in Chinese can contain 5 times as much information as 150.
Like little mini
letters.
Articles almost. Yeah.
Exactly. So the Chinese Weibos are more contentful. So people can send abstracts of news articles, argue 5 points about why something is or isn't so. And I think that actually has helped. The original arbitrary 140 characters, in my opinion, I think is perhaps too limiting on what you can say. You can say, give your status. You can say 1 or 2 sentences, but you can't do more. So I think that might be worth reconsideration as far as the Twitter or other non-Chinese platforms.
But as a technology platform, too, there's quite a bit of difference, too, don't they? I mean, the ability, it seems like it's easier to post photos, and a lot of things are easier. I've just noticed people using them with great facility to do a surprising range of things.
In my opinion, I think Twitter is a little bit geek-like, with all the RT and / and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's very geeky, and it appeals to geeks. And I think non-geeks have learned to work with it, but it's perhaps not optimal. Sina has layered discussions, easy ways to respond, and attachments. It has photos, video, music. It's multimedia. It looks more like Facebook, but it's actually Twitter in the way of spreading.